Daniel left behind this lengthy note, and you too decided to share it with the world some time ago, not necessarily to focus on the act itself, but to highlight the troubles that Daniel faced. And if you will, either of you, because it means nothing coming from my words reading it, would either of you be willing to just read that first quote?
Sure. My body has become nothing but a cage, a source of pain and constant problems. The illness I have has caused me pain that not even the strongest medicines could dull, and there is no cure. All day, every day, a screaming agony in every nerve ending in my body. It is nothing short of torture. My mind is a wasteland filled with visions of incredible horror, increasing depression, and crippling anxiety, even with all of the medications the doctors dare give. Simple things that everyone else takes for granted are nearly impossible for me. I cannot laugh or cry. I can barely leave the house. I derive no pleasure from any activity. Everything simply comes down to passing time until I can sleep again. Now to sleep forever seems to be the most merciful thing.
Forgive me. This is tough. Daniel, he was ultimately diagnosed with PTSD and a brain injury, right, and Gulf War syndrome and other medical issues. This was back in 2008. This was a year after the end of his second deployment. And I know that he sought help from this Phoenix VA, the same VA that happened to coincidentally be really at the center of our investigation here at CNN. And I know Daniel sought help. Could you tell me about just even the process? Tell me about the process of asking for an appointment and this seemingly archaic method with a postcard.
You want to do it?
Well, his first problem was that he couldn't get in initially because he was with the National Guard in an inactive ready reserve status, which means he wasn't really discharged. The National Guard system, his unit could have been deployed at any time. So when he initially went to the VA, they told him they could not see him because he was not a veteran, and they directed him to go to a DOD hospital. When he went to the DOD hospital, he was told he was not active duty and he was considered a veteran and should get services at the VA. So that whole first process took 3 months for the VA to finally agree that they were the appropriate facility to even have access to.
He would call it surprised me, the issue of just a postcard. He would call, he would want an appointment. They would then have to send you back a postcard if you changed your address or something else. It could be months and months. And then there was the issue of, he had a top level security clearance. And so when he sought out, psychiatric help, he needed to just speak with one individual because he wanted to share things that he had endured and not with a group. And so the VA said to him when he made that request, correct me if I'm wrong, they said, no, it's either group therapy or nothing.
Right, that's what he told us.
Well, you had to go to group first, and then you could go to individual therapy. And from what we understand, there's pretty much a limit, and maybe not in all facilities and maybe not for all treatments, but there's pretty much an understood limit of 6 visits. And again, we can check on this, but this seems to be fairly true for psychiatric visits in the private sector as well through private insurance. But again, we need to check on that. But so there was a limit, and the other issue was, of course, that there was limited continuity of care, and this is an issue that we're trying to address. In that, his provider told him that, and this was somebody who he had clicked with, and it was a psychiatrist, that he was going to be leaving, and that Daniel should go out to the desk and make an appointment with another provider. So he went out. Remember, this was 2008. 2013, he had never received a postcard or any indication that he was going to be set up with another psychiatric provider.
Hearing the news today, Eric Shinseki is stepping down. What's your response to that?
Well, for me, I have some concerns. President Obama himself, when he announced it, indicated that there was going to be a learning curve for the new person. When I hear learning curve, I hear time wasted. I would have actually have preferred that Shinseki stay and maybe have a White House person alongside him to continue working on the problems since General Shinseki seemed to understand that he was not getting the truth from the people underneath him. I think that he possibly could have been more effective that way. I think that some of this is political posturing, which I certainly understand because that's the world we live in. But when we look at it from a veteran standpoint, I think this may have hindered the help that could have happened more immediately on a larger scale. There's certainly, I know they're going to be doing some things quickly in terms of getting appointments, but in longer term goals, I think that if you had somebody who was already working within the system and aware of what limitations there were and have seen the bulb go on that people weren't being honest with him, I think it would have been better.